In this video, we are going to see how to start working with the TestNG. I'm going to explain how to install a plugin for Eclipse, the TestNG plugin for Eclipse, and download the library, how to add the library into the build path, and how to set up a scope for the TestNG XML. Now let's see. To install a plugin for Eclipse, go to Help, go to Open the Eclipse, go to Help. I have an option like Install New Software and Eclipse Marketplace. You can go to Eclipse Marketplace. You can search for a TestNG. Okay, you can find TestNG for Eclipse. Click Install. Select all the options. Click Confirm. Accept the license. Click Finish. It is actually installing the software now. It may ask us to restart the Eclipse. Still it is installing. Let's wait for a moment. Okay, there is a warning, but you can select install anyway. That's fine. Okay, meanwhile, okay, I'm going to restart the Eclipse. Meanwhile, let us go to the official TestNG website to understand what is a TestNG and how this TestNG is more useful. Okay, now I am on the TestNG official website, and see, this TestNG is a testing framework inspired from JUnit and NUnit, but they are introducing more new functionalities that makes more powerful and easier to use. And these are the new functionalities, like if you see a flexible test configuration, the different annotations, and you have like data provider annotation to do our data driven testing. And this works with different policies, like you can work with methods, thread, multiple thread concept. All those things will be really helpful. We are going to see all of them in the next the upcoming videos. Okay, let me back to the Eclipse. Okay, now our plugin is installed. If you want to verify whether the plugin is installed or not, again click Eclipse Marketplace. Search for TestNG. See, this plugin is installed. Now I'm going to give a right click on any of my project, and you can see a TestNG option is displayed here, which means your plugin is installed and you are good to convert or create a TestNG class or convert your project to a TestNG. Okay, now I'm going to create a new project. Create a new Maven project. That is more easy to maintain or get the dependencies. Just create a simple project. Okay, TestNG. Just click Finish. Okay, this is the project we have created now. Okay, this is the project. Now you just install the plugin, but you didn't download the TestNG library yet. To download the TestNG library, either you can go to the TestNG official website, or since I'm going to explain you about through the Maven project, let me go to Maven central repository. Maven repository, search for TestNG, click the TestNG and you can find all the different versions available. Let's take any one of the version. Okay, let me take this 6.14.3. You can download the jar file from here, or you can use this dependency. First, let me download the jar. Okay, the jar file is downloaded and we need to add that jar file to a build path. This is my project. Give a right click, go to a build path, configure build path, click add external jars. This is the library. Apply and close. So now you have added the library, the TestNG library, which means you are good, and now you should be able to write your test cases using the TestNG framework. This is the one way, but here you download the jar file and then put it in a build path. To avoid that, since this is a Maven project, what you can do is you can simply get the dependency. You can copy this, go to your pom.xml. I assume you might be having an experience with the Maven project about the pom.xml. Dependencies, put the dependency. Okay, if you add this, whenever you run the project, whenever you run your test cases under the Maven project from the pom.xml, this dependency would automatically be downloaded and put it on your build path, so you don't need to do these steps manually. Now let me go and delete that. Okay, and I'm good now. I'm just going to update my Maven project, update project, just to pick up all the changes I made it in the pom.xml. We are good now. And once you get this dependency, make sure you have a scope here. Define the scope in the pom.xml, or otherwise go to your dependencies of the pom, select the TestNG, click the properties, make sure you select it here. Either you can provide this scope in the dependency, otherwise you come here and you can select the scope of the TestNG under the pom.xml dependencies section. If you are not selecting this and not providing the scope, you might be seeing your TestNG annotations are not recognized when you are running the test cases. I have seen few people who are posting, though they add the library and they are seeing the TestNG annotations are not recognized and they are not working as expected. This is important to make sure. Either you need to provide a scope or you need to select it here. That's all. We are good with the TestNG installation and we are done with the plugin installation in the Eclipse. Now let's see a simple program. I'm going to create a package. Okay, inside this I'm going to create a class. Okay, let me create a TestNG class. Click others, TestNG, select the TestNG class, and by default you see the TestNG class name is a new test. You can provide your test1, you can give any name whichever you like, and these are the different annotations are available. For now I'm not going to select any of these. In the future videos we are going to see them. Click finish. See, now we created a class successfully and there is a one test which is added at the red test. Okay, by default this test would be created for you when you create a TestNG class. If you create a Java class, you need to create a method and annotate that with a test. Now I'm just simply going to print. Okay. Okay, let me run this. Give a right click, run as TestNG test. You see, this test is run successfully and you can see the total test runs 1, failures 0 and skips 0. This is how you set up a TestNG. Thanks for watching this video and